John Maynard Keynes. The General Theory of Employment, Interest, and Money is one of the most influential economics books of the 20th century. Here are 10 key takeaways from the book. Keynes challenged classical economic theory, which held that markets would naturally adjust to full employment and economic growth. He argued that, in reality, economies could become stuck in a state of high unemployment and low growth, and that government intervention was necessary to correct this. Keynes introduced the concept of aggregate demand, which refers to the total amount of goods and services that consumers, businesses, and governments want to buy. He argued that changes in aggregate demand could explain fluctuations in the overall level of economic activity. Keynes believed that government spending could stimulate aggregate demand and thus promote economic growth and full employment. He argued that government should increase spending during times of economic downturns to offset declines in private sector spending. Keynes also proposed the idea of the multiplier effect, which suggests that an increase in government spending will lead to an even greater increase in overall economic activity. This is because the initial increase in spending leads to more income for those who receive it, who then spend some of that income, leading to even more economic activity. Keynes argued that monetary policy, such as changes in interest rates, could also be used to stimulate aggregate demand. He believed that central banks should use monetary policy to manage the money supply and stabilize economic growth. Keynes believed that savings could be a problem in times of economic downturn, as people might hoard their money rather than spend it. This could lead to a decrease in overall economic activity. He believed that government could counteract this by increasing spending and providing incentives for people to spend rather than save. Keynes rejected the idea that markets always operate efficiently and that individuals always act rationally. He believed that psychological factors, such as fear and optimism, could influence economic decision-making. Keynes argued that full employment was a key goal of economic policy. He believed that unemployment led to economic waste and could have social and political consequences. Keynes believed that inflation could be managed through government policies, such as setting interest rates and controlling the money supply. He believed that moderate levels of inflation could be desirable as they would encourage investment and discourage hoarding. Keynes' ideas influenced the development of the welfare state, which aimed to provide social safety nets and promote economic stability through government intervention. His ideas also played a major role in the development of macroeconomics, which focuses on the study of the overall economy rather than individual markets or actors.